All right, welcome to our Molecular Hydrogen Masterclass. I'm so happy that you have joined us this evening. My name is Stephanie Dawn, and I am known as a radical detox goddess. I am a mom of two, and I am healing stage 4 cancer diagnosis, and I'm happy to report that I'm doing really, really well coming in. Um, and so why am I here tonight? I'm here because I found out about molecular hydrogen about a year and a half ago. And I was working with a doctor in Scottsdale, Arizona. I was taking all kinds of healthy IVs. And at that point, I was really working to heal my body naturally. I was very stubborn. I did not want to do allopathic chemotherapy or any of that. And he was sharing study after study with my sister and I all about molecular hydrogen. And so we leaned in because we were very impressed with the science that he was sharing with us, mostly out of Asia and Japan, to be specific. And he said, yeah, they've got like molecular hydrogen spas for women over there. And I was like, what? So I thought that was really, really cool. So I began taking molecular hydrogen via cannula through my nose, via IV into my arms, into my body. And then he sold us a bottle that he had purchased off of Amazon. And my sister and I, we did not know any better. And so we bought it and we started drinking it. And then about a month or so later, I was watching a dear friend's stories and she had a bottle, a device that looked a lot like mine, same color and everything. I was like, wait, is that mine? She goes, oh, no, no, no. This is a bottle out of Portugal made by a genius inventor. And we'll say more about him in a moment. And so I started to get really excited because I tuned in, I started learning, and I realized uh, that the device that I had from my doctor in Scottsdale was not good and was potentially leaking heavy metals into the water, which I'd spent months working to get out of my body. And so I just knew that the LumiVitae CellPower device, which we're going to be talking about this evening, is was a massive upgrade for myself and for my health. And I began drinking that water, and I've been drinking it now for the last year and a half. And about a month after I started drinking it, I made the decision uh, to do metronomic low dose chemotherapy, which was a huge decision for me. I was that alternative chick. I was never going to be doing, allopathic oncology, but I was in a lot of pain, and the stage 4 cancer was all throughout my bones. And pain's a powerful motivator. And so I made the decision that I was going to do the metronomic low dose, and I just kept drinking the water. And I knew that it was helping me. I didn't know exactly how because I had so much going on medically with me, but I knew that it was helping me because of what I learned about molecular hydrogen at that point. And so about August of last year, I was with my oncologist and I said, "So how am I doing, Dr. Chu, compared to your other patients?" And he said, "Oh, Stephanie, you're doing very good. You're doing very, very good." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's nice to hear." And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, the molecular hydrogen's helping. And then same month, I'm driving along in my little Fiat 500 with my mom, and she's looking at my arms and she said, "Steph, look at your arms." And I said, "Well, what about them?" And she said, "Your skin is beautiful." And I looked down at my arms and I was like, wow, she's not wrong. And so I'm driving and I'm staring at my arms and driving and staring at my arms. And all of a sudden it hits me. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, do you know what we're looking at? And she said, what? I said, a hydrated body. Because at that point, I knew that molecular hydrogen deeply hydrates our bodies, and that a dehydrated body can create inflammation. And we all know that inflammation is a precursor to disease. So I was really happy about my arms, skin on my arms, because for about the last decade, it had been dry and flaky and scaling off. And I was like, oh, I'm just getting old. You know, how many times do we think, oh, I'm just getting old, No, I was just deeply dehydrated. And the same with my shins. My shins were so dry and scaly and flaky, and they are not that at all anymore. And I'm 60. So I'm feeling pretty good about how hydrated my body is now. And that is why I'm here tonight, is to be sharing the good news. And I am not here alone. I am here with my friend Diana Pimental, and I want to tell you a little bit about her before we bring her on. So she is um, a heart-led wellness mentor who helps women, especially mamas, because she is one, heal and thrive through heart coherence, nervous system regulation, and powerful tools like molecular hydrogen water and frequency therapy. Her work blends science, energy, and deep emotional wisdom to guide others back to vitality and alignment. Take it away, Diana. You're muted, Diana.
Well, well, thank you for saying that. I thought I was talking and everybody was listening. My thank you, Stephanie, dearest radical detox goddess. I appreciate that intro. Hi, I'm Diana, and I have not a similar story to Stephanie. I came into this amazing technology. I also was a victim of an Amazon bottle as well, and I was using it for some time till I met someone who was holding this beautiful technology, and I asked questions, I informed myself, and the reason I got one was because of my daughter. My daughter was diagnosed with a quote unquote cancer. It's a autoimmune disease that triggers and targets her bones, and it causes inflammation and severe pain to the point that it causes fractures. The reason we found out is because she had a fractured spine, and she's never really had any trauma or accident to cause that, and she was under a lot of pain. And I did everything. I'm very also about natural and alternative ways to heal. I don't do meds. I try not to unless it's extremely necessary. I didn't want to do any chemo or any autoimmune suppressants because she was only 10. And I've already had to give her a bunch of supplements. She was taking between 10 to 15 supplements a day, on top of cannabis oil for her pain and inflammation. And the moment we started using our beautiful bottle, a beautiful LumiVitae, where you're going to hear further on about it, she started responding so beautifully. To this day, it's about 9, 10 months now that she's been using that we've been using our molecular hydrogen, and she has been pain free, and we don't take any NSAIDs, ibuprofen. She was told she was going to have to take painkillers for the rest of her life, and we haven't had to do that, right? All she does is take what she calls her magic water. And that's what we're going to be talking to you about today. It's a beautiful, beautiful technology. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. LumiVitae. We're going to be talking about our beautiful LumiVitae revolutionary technology. And LumiVitae is basically the world's first light-backed wellness ecosystem. What it is a sacred fusion of molecular hydrogen, quantum frequencies, and longevity molecules. Basically, it's a system designed to bring your original blueprint of vitality and light back online. And it's designed for every part of your body. Basically, molecular hydrogen has the potential to revolutionize medicine as we know it today. And one of the reasons why, this is so important is because currently we have a hidden crisis, which is a dehydrated world. Just like Stephanie said, she found herself to be a hydrated body. 75% of people are chronically dehydrated nowadays. And this leads to oxidative stress and inflammation, which is basically linked to nearly every single major disease. And chronic inflammation is at the root of nearly everything. When the immune system is constantly activated, it leads to cellular damage. It leads to dysfunction and disease progression. Oxidative stress is the root cause of aging and disease, damaging DNA, cells, and energy production. And chronic inflammation is the hidden trigger behind heart disease, diabetes, autoimmune disorders, and neurodegeneration. It's linked to nearly every major disease, including heart disease and hypertension, basically artery damage and plaque buildup. It's linked to diabetes and obesity, which it's disrupting your insulin and metabolism. It's also Alzheimer's and depression, impacting your brain function and your mood. It also impacts cancer and autoimmunity. It basically weakens your immune balance and it triggers cellular mutation. They work together, damaging cells, accelerating aging, and draining our energy. The hidden classic crisis is this oxidative stress and inflammation. It's basically a silent epidemic. And in today's fast world pace, our bodies are under constant attack on from oxidative stress and basically causing imbalance between our free radicals and our antioxidants. And every breath we take, every processed meal, every toxin, everything that we're exposed to basically generates free radicals. When unchecked, free radicals cause cellular damage and it accelerates the aging, the chronic fatigue, the degenerative diseases, and it just causes a cellular overload and our energy depletes faster and inflammation becomes chronic. And basically, that's leading to long term health issues that we're seeing today. In the beginning, there was hydrogen. In the beginning, before life, before energy, before even the earth itself, okay, there was hydrogen, the simplest yet most powerful element in the universe, which is the building blocks of stars, the fuel of creation, and the foundation of life itself. But what if I told you that this same element of life is the key to something even greater? It's the key to unlocking true health, boundless energy, and human potential, and even the foundation of an entirely new way of doing business. Today, we're diving into why hydrogen is more than just an element, it's an opportunity and an opportunity to elevate our bodies, our minds, and our businesses, to lead with innovation, to share something that is truly life changing, and to build a legacy of health, abundance, and unity. This is the future. This is LumiVitae. Molecular hydrogen turns water into a powerful wellness tool, combating dehydration and oxidative stress simultaneously. And basically, the way hydrogen works in the body, it's known as the miracle molecule for a reason. Okay, it has innate intelligence and it seeks out and neutralizes the most harmful free radicals in the body. This helps cleanse your blood and lymphatic systems, supporting overall health and and cellular balance. I'm sorry. Oh, screen. Okay. The power that it has molecular hydrogen is that it's the smallest little molecule in the universe, and this means that it can surpass the blood barrier. And this is very few substances can do that. Once inside, it helps your brain cells reduce oxidative stress and calms inflammation, which is basically the two factors behind brain aging and dysfunction. Research suggests that it supports conditions like Alzheimer, dementia, anxiety, ADHD, and even autism by improving energy in brain cells, balancing neurotransmitters, and promoting clear mental focus. With daily use, many report feeling more focused, calm, mentally sharp, without any side effects. It's basically nature's way of supporting a clear and vibrant mind. It's also very smart antioxidant. It is very selective. It only targets the most harmful free radicals in the body, especially the hydroxyl radical. This radical is one of the most damaging molecules we can produce. It attacks our DNA, proteins, and cells, and contributes to aging and disease. Unlike traditional antioxidants that neutralizes all radicals, including helpful ones, hydrogen is intelligent. It only neutralizes the bad, restoring balance without interfering with the body's natural healing processes. This means the body can function more efficiently, reducing the need for excessive supplements and support deeper, more natural wellness. Excuse my dogs if you can hear them. I apologize for my puppies. This is live. Okay. This is also molecular hydrogen also boosts cellular energy and recovery. Hydrogen supports the creation of ATP, the energy currency of our cells. This can lead to better stamina, faster recovery, and increased energy. It's trusted by athletes, biohackers, and wellness lovers alike from enhancing performance and clarity without artificial stimulants. It also helps with performance and recovery. A lot of athletes and fitness fans use H2 to reduce muscle fatigue, to lower their lactic acid, and it speeds up recovery. It helps you train harder, recover faster, and stay mentally sharp. Whether you're sprinting, lifting, or pushing limits, hydrogen helps you do extra mile with less stress in your body. It also helps with gut health and immunity. Your gut is your second brain, and hydrogen has your back. It promotes a healthy gut microbiome, soothes inflammation, and helps promote those dealing with IBS, Crohn's, and autoimmune challenges. Plus, it boosts your immune cells, helping you stay strong from the inside out. It also helps with longevity and anti-aging. I love this. Hydrogen reduces oxidative stress and inflammation at the cellular level, two of the biggest drivers of aging. By protecting your cells and your DNA, it supports smoother skin, better energy, and long-term wellness. It's like a youth in a molecule, helping you age with grace and vitality. Molecular hydrogen has been done research for more than 3,000 publications, more than 200 disease models, and more than 200 human studies, and more than 1,600 research has been done. Basically, what molecular hydrogen benefits is pretty much a whole lot of things, over 200 diseases, but immune support is huge one of them. That's why my daughter is doing so well. It supports the gut health, anti-aging, mental health, neuroprotective. It has cancer support, hormonal health, fitness, and recovery. One thing that we have to be very mindful of, and one of the reasons I said yes to LumiVitae is because it is certified, okay? We have to be very mindful of this. This is a bottle that has therapeutic molecular hydrogen, and don't believe anything that I'm saying. This is backed by the IHSA, which is the International Hydrogen Standard Association. This is a third party that has said that the levels of molecular hydrogen produced by our LumiVitae bottle are the therapeutic levels needed to actually, bring back homeostasis and regeneration of our cells. And this is our beautiful bottle. It's literally planet Earth in a bottle. It's been guided by wisdom, it's harmonized by nature, and it's sculpted with art, made by our amazing Nuno Nina, creator and genius, just like Stephanie mentioned. This was designed with the golden ratio, with bioactive frequencies aligned with absolutely everything, even the size, the height, the width, the magnetic base, and the lead frequencies were created very intentionally. The bottle has in the magnetic ring base, basically mimics the Earth's magnetic field, which is helping ground the water. It also has three phases of formula of molecular hydrogen water, which is mimicking the healing and blue zone water. Okay, that those of you who've seen the Blue Zone documentary of those people that age and they age till the ages of 100, 110. This is the water that our bottle produces. It also has three unique frequencies in the lid: energy, recovery, and sunlight. Sunlight, Lumivite means light of life. And what it is, it's mimicking the sun, literally the light of the sun. And energy is basically providing more energy and support when we want to kind of little picker upper. I basically use it in the morning. And recovery, it's more for immune support and for us to recover from a long day. I usually use this before going to bed. And chromotherapy, it features seven different colors, which it reflects the mood in which you are feeling, or you can even use it to align with your chakras. It's actually a very cool feature. I love having all the different colors in the bottle. LumiVitae, like I said, is light of life. That's what we're literally mimicking the sunlight frequencies because we are depleted of light. And what it is, it's bringing back the light within our cells. And the recovery, as I said, it's helping us reduce our oxidative stress and restores our yin energy according to the Chinese medicine. And energy is stimulating our cellular oxidation for more vitality and an energy, enhancing our yang energy according to the Chinese medicine. And as I mentioned, the natural like magnetic field, it's intricately calibrated magnets that are mimicking this magnetic field of the Earth's core. And one of my favorite things is that we have the purest form of therapeutic hydrogen because the membrane that we have, it's very unique features of a special PEM membrane and includes cavity separation and efficient discharge system. And it's a specialized airway design. And the reason why this is so important is because the process of electrolysis itself to produce the therapeutic molecular hydrogen bubbles, it's a very dirty one. And if it doesn't have the proper membrane, okay, to actually filter those other byproducts like heavy metals and fluoride and chloride, it could leak into the water. So this is very important for us to keep in mind. A lot of these other bottles out there don't have this type of membrane. Our membrane actually holds up to 100 degrees Celsius of boiling water. Okay, no other membrane out there does that. It would disintegrate. And it has a lifespan of up to 7 to 8 years if we, take care of it properly with a lot of love and care. So this is very, very important. The fact that it doesn't leak byproducts. We also have an amazing product aside from our molecular hydrogen water bottle that we just launched in May of this year. And it's hydrogen with NAD. And it's literally the ultimate longevity fusion. It's like an energetic alchemy. And it's also certified. Okay. It's certified by a third party, by the International Hydrogen Standard Association. And it has outstanding therapeutic molecular hydrogen within 8 ounces of water. It's about 10.83 ppms of molecular hydrogen. And this is basically a macro dose of hydrogen, and our bottles, we're doing a micro dose of hydrogen. And the formula that is contained in our NAD is it has several ingredients, and I'm going to go over them. And it has NR, which is nicotinamide riboside. I hope let me pronounce that way better. It basically it fuels our cells and it restores our vitality. NR is a direct precursor to NAD plus, the molecule that your body needs for energy and repair and cellular resilience. As we age, NAD declines, leading to fatigue, slower recovery, and cellular breakdown. Our LVQs help rebuild those NAD plus levels naturally. It helps boost metabolism and insulin sensitivity. It supports our brain health and it protects against cognitive decline. It also enhances our muscle strength and recovery. Think of it as plugging your cells back into their power source. It also has resveratrol, which is nature's longevity code. This powerful antioxidant from red grapes mimics the effects of fasting and it activates your body built-in repair systems on its own. Okay. It basically helps with heart health by improving the blood flow. It helps with hormone balance and skin vitality. It activates the sirtuin activation for longer life and cleaner cells. It brings brain clarity and neuroprotection. And we use 98% pure trans resveratrol from our Japanese knotweed. So there's no fillers, just high impact cellular support. We also have vitamin C, which is an amplifier of these antioxidants. It's more than just an immune booster. Vitamin C also recycles antioxidants like vitamin E, which protects NAD plus and boosts collagen naturally. It's our vitamin C is plant derived and fermented, not synthetic. It's gentle, effective, and bioactive. A synergist that enhances both hydrogen and resveratrol. And your body deserves the version it recognizes, not the petrochemical ones. Spermidine, this is one of my favorites, is cellular cleanup crew. Spermidine activates autophagy, your body's natural detox and renewal process, which is crucial for long-term health and cellular youth. The spermidine promotes brain protection and cognitive clarity. It's heart health and inflammation reduction, immune balance and skin rejuvenation. Ours is 99% pure from wheat germ, vegan, allergen free, and deeply restorative. It also has magnesium, the master mineral. Magnesium fuels over 600 body processes from muscle functions to sleep, detox, and energy production. LVQ magnesium is sourced from the Dead Sea for rich natural potency, ionically optimized for maximum absorption. It's super pure, super natural, and non-synthetic. When you give your cells what they recognize, the whole body responds. It also has vitamin B12. B12 is very essential for energy function and DNA repair and brain function. And it has methylcobalamin. It's an active bioidentical form and it's vegan, gluten-free, and free of synthetics and additives. and safe for MTHFR gene variants. It's pure clarity, clean energy, B12 as nature intended. Here I'm going to go through how can we get these products, okay? How can we get this bottle? Our LVQ, I'm sorry, our LumiVitae bottle, it's $498 plus shipping. This may vary depending on your local taxes and where you're from. It has a 2-year warranty and it has a 21-day money back guarantee, an investment of about 0.68 cents a day. It's very accessible. And our LVQs, you can get them if you just get a one-time deal, it's $88. But if you have a subscription with a monthly supply, it comes out to $79. So go back to the person that invited you to this call so that you can get a hold of these amazing, amazing products and technology. Now, I want to go into something real quick here. We're not just riding the wave, we're shaping it. We have a mission here with LumiVitae, and it's to create wealth with wellness. We're literally tapping into an amazing opportunity. Like I was telling Stephanie when we got into the call, we have a goal that by 2028, this company is going to be having $500 million in revenue, and we're just tapping this right now. We're building a dominant force in a $1 trillion market. Okay. We're not here to be participants, we're here to lead. And that's why I absolutely love being part of this movement. This is conscious commerce, what we're creating here. And by 2027, right now, humanity stands on the edge of a revolution, like the Industrial Revolution replaced the muscles and the artificial intelligence about to replace the minds. So this is an amazing opportunity for us to jump in oop, into I don't know. Oh, this is not the I have a little more here than what I planned for to share with you. We're basically calling in experts and visionaries and pioneers and innovators and leaders. There's an amazing opportunity right now that we call the Omni Light, that we can ride this wave. And we have bonuses available of, if you decide to join us and associate with the light, you have the ability to make 30, 100, 300, up to $500,000 by joining this opportunity in this moment. And something so simple like changing your water could absolutely change your life. And you can easily earn 6 to 7 figures in 6 months if you decide to join us here at LumiVitae. And Um, Stephanie, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Yeah, that was great, Diana. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you're picking up what we're putting down here, we want you with us. We are literally turning water into wellness with the ritual of drinking, doing something that we have to do every day anyways. We can live without food, but we can't live without water. So why not have it be molecular hydrogen water, and why not have it be the best of the best, which is what I want for my body and I want for all of us, all my friends, my family, my colleagues, everyone I know. So please, again, as Diana said, get back to the person that invited you to be with us this evening, and they're happy to answer any questions you might have. And we are just so grateful that you spent this time with us, and yeah, we hope that you'll join us in our mission.
Thank you
Thanks so
so
much,
much.
everyone. Yeah, thanks, Diana.
Have a good evening. Thank you for being here.